Anyway, last time, to have a quick recap of last session, which I wrote down. Our first session, Buddy and Mabley began their first semester at Oz, the Onyx School for Dedicated Studies. At the first PE class, they were paired together in a game of Capture the Flag against a boy named Ryder, a Taskmaster type. A Taskmaster type trainer who's a general asshole, and they were able to win with the help from their teammate Lucian, who is the only NPC I felt that I actually played correctly last session.
The a-hole type NPC.
No, Lucian was like the pretty.
Lucian was
the pretty boy pansy. I feel like I played him right. I feel like everybody else I played horribly. So several weeks later, the team found out that Lucian had been attacked after curfew by a Pokemon that supposedly was itself a Pokemon trainer, and none of them believed any of that. So they decided to go and uncover the truth, and they found out that it was all a Scooby-Doo plot by Hyde, who was another classmate of theirs, who did not like Ryder, the asshole character they had met during the Capture the Flag game, because he's kind of a bully, and he wanted to try and unmask Ryder and get him in trouble for being out after curfew without he himself getting out of trouble. Mabley made an incredibly good roll to try and get him to give up his vengeful ways. He rolled a 15, which in retrospect I realize is an amazing roll to get on any kind of persuasion in this system. And so, but Buddy is totally down for getting back at Ryder, so they agreed to do that after the school trip. And then
it took a good chunk of convincing to do it after the school trip.
Yeah. Well, so in retrospect, I hadn't realized it at the time because I was worried about being railroady, but Mabley did a very good roll, so I feel like the consequence of Mabley being like, no, you shouldn't go and hurt this guy just because you want vengeance, it would have made him reconsider.
Yeah.
Also, we needed to end the session, and yeah.
Yeah.
We did not have time for another subplot at the time.
Railroading in the name of time is totally.
So some time passed, and then the school trip to the Blue Dome started. The Blue Dome being an underwater research facility, so the entire class went down there. While at the Blue Dome, they were overnight. Mabley and Buddy woke up and found a shiny Samurott swimming through the water, and it seemed to be trying to avoid some kind of boat. It noticed them and buried something in the sand for them, with giving them very much this idea that this vibe that they should go and retrieve whatever it is that they just buried. And so now we are here, dawn of the second day of the school trip, where there is going to be a doubles tournament, the prize of which being the students being able to go and scuba dive in the ruins of the Blue Dome.
So conveniently, we need to win.
So conveniently, yes. That's kind of how things are gonna have to shake out here. So we kind of time skipped a lot. Where's my cell phone? I just realized. There we go. We time skipped a lot. Was there anything that you guys would have done at school before going to the school trip?
I mean, other than taking a dump in Ryder's shoes, I can't think of much.
I would tell you, no, you can't do that.
Too late. I already did. Let's go.
No.
So day 2 is starting. You guys are all in the kind of recreational area of the Blue Dome. So let me load this up for you. This is the general layout of how I wanted to design the Blue Dome in my head. So it's basically a big Pokemon stadium. The elevator that you all took to get to the underwater area, this is the big elevator area that leads up to the platform at the surface of the ocean.
How are we handling grid?
This is just a map. I can turn the grid on or off on any map that I create. I can just click a button and it's there.
Perfect.
This is just kind of a general layout to give you the idea of how the facility is. So up here is the major big freight elevator, which also has like smaller elevators that would take people down.
Missing on this map.
Yeah, because when I resized him, the Master Ball did that thing where it grew like 20 sizes and messed up for some reason. So up here's the elevator that goes down. This area is probably where you all are right now, because it's going to have a lot of the food courts and recreational areas, because keep in mind this is also like an actual stadium for Pokemon battles. So this is kind of the area that people will go. Imagine like a football stadium, like halftime and before the game, this is where everybody would be hanging out. It's where all the shops and the food are. So that's where all the students are at the moment. Down here is the stadium itself, which is where everybody spent the night with like sleeping bags. And the stands for the stadium are going to be the two wings out here. So like the stands themselves are encased in glass, so they can look out from the stands and then into the bubble that is the Bloom Dome over here.
Also, hello background. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a really nice background.
Pretty good background. Holy hell.
And then the area surrounding the recreational area are the labs. So the whole marine biology and anthropology labs, which you guys took a tour of the previous day as part of the actual like educational part of coming here. Which you also mentioned when you saw the Samurott, if there was like an airlock that you could let him in through, all the airlocks would be in the lab areas. So that's how things are. So it's morning. You guys are all eating. Do you guys want to discuss what your plans are for the day? It's going to be a couple of hours till the tournament actually starts, and people are all discussing with themselves over breakfast if they're going to compete, and if they are, who they're going to pair themselves up with.
I mean, the pair seems to be
Who are we gonna pair up?
No, I wanted Hyde on my team. I don't know what you're talking about.
The Doopa. Hey. Well, yeah, we should be on a team. Nope. On a team. Two of us.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Nope, you're stuck with me. I am the main character. I'm the other main character.
Yeah, do you guys want to introduce your characters, actually, in case nobody was watching the first episode?
Oh, shoot, I gotta pull up my...
Okay. So the character I'm playing is Mapley Blue, and she's a very kind of innocent, naive sort of a character. She's studying in order to go into nursing. Yeah, she's interested in going to veterinary and Pokemon stuff. That's it for me.
My character is Buddy Frey. He's a very brash commander fighter type dude. He just likes to battle. Because I'm very one-dimensional like that.
Alright, so, you would know, like, if you actually thought about having Hyde on your team, you'd find out, he'd actually come up to you guys in breakfast and ask if you guys what you guys are planning on doing for the tournament. He tells you that he's pairing up with Jackson. He's a friend that he mentioned, the friend who lent him the Pangoro from his big Scooby-Doo plot last session.
Right.
So he's pairing up with that friend. It's his roommate. Which you would have seen day one after you, when you were going to go and suggest that he room with you. You would have known that it's the boy that you saw with him who'd already signed up with a room for him.
Right.
So it's like, are you guys going to enter?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not just going to enter, we're going to win, so...
Well, yeah, as long as we're all trying and working together, everyone's a win.
It's just, except we're more winners than everybody else.
I hope I at least hope you're more winners than Ryder. I think he's entering.
Yeah, every tourney needs a loser.
Can you imagine, like, a sourpuss like him just swimming with the Pokemon? Like, scuba diving and having fun with nature?
halfway in the suit. Much less in the water. He can't whip Pokemon if he's in a suit. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, Hyde just kind of chuckles. He's not entirely certain how to, like, respond. He's like, yeah, so me and Jackson are entering. I'm not really a very good fighter, but he wanted to enter, so I guess we'll be seeing you in the ring then.
Yeah, is this a doubles tournament as in, like, people can fight too? Or
no, it's a league tournament. So actually, we never talked particularly about
just orders.
So how things work in League is, trainers can't enter and use moves. You can use orders or things that are skills that are related to, like, how your Pokemon behave. But if you're a person who has
So you can't run up to a Pokemon, punch him in the face, and then kick him out.
Yeah. If you happen to know,
Damn
like,
that was my strategy.
Well, I mean, you can, but I'm sure
you'd get disqualified. If you happen to know any supernatural moves, or Pokemon moves that would buff your Pokemon, you aren't allowed to use those. It also plays differently in that all the trainer turns happen at the beginning of initiative, like gameplay-wise. Trainer turns happen at the start of initiative, and all the trainer actions are declared in order of slowest trainer to fastest trainer, and then they resolve in the order of fastest trainer to slowest trainer. So the faster trainers can react to what the slower trainers are going to do and respond to it, which is how the whole idea behind that. You know, it's a one-on-one tournament, so everybody's only allowed to bring in one Pokemon for the entire tournament, so whoever you pick is who you're going to take through the whole thing. You guys...
Gee, I wonder who we're going to pick out of our Pokemon each.
Yeah, you guys currently only have one, so not a lot of options. Alright. Do you guys want to just skip right ahead to the tournament?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything else to do. I guess my character goes around and eats at the shops.
At the shops? There's quite a few, because it's like, like I said, it's, this area is like the recreational area in like a football stadium, so there's a bunch of like, all the food that they have is that kind of like like really good smelling it's carny food, but it's it's overpriced. So like if you keep on eating, it winds up costing you a bit. I'm not gonna actually have you take it out of your money or anything though.
You have no money.
You have
anymore.
no money. So
all of your money is gone.
So eventually all the students start after like the morning lessons happen, you guys do take another like outing into the labs, and they talk a little bit more about the processes of what they do here at the Blue Dome. After that, everybody starts meeting near the stadium, and the teachers go over the rules like I just mentioned. It's going to be a team battle, only one Pokemon per player. And then they reveal the bracket. First up on the bracket, you actually recognize... Do you guys want to, like... You recognize that Ryder is in fact entered, but he is on the opposite side of the bracket from you, so in the event that...
Gee, I wonder who we're facing in the final.
Yeah, geez, I wonder who. So you notice that he is on the other side of the bracket. Coming up first, though, is a girl you recognize as Laura. She's the girl with the Spheal that you fought in the Capture the Flag game, who was on Ryder's team, and it's her and another girl that I don't think you may have recognized. Maybe you might have seen them hanging out together. It's her roommate, depending on how close of friends you guys are with her.
We are super best friends.
I mean, maybe you are.
Really,
I don't know this girl.
Really close.
Super close friends.
I've spoken to her like 2 times.
2 times. No, yeah. So Laura comes up and is like, "I'm looking forward to this. I went easy on you guys before."
I mean, it's cute of you to think that, but
Look. We're gonna be serious this time. Besides, if anybody gets to go scuba diving here, it's me and Lonnie. I'm from Hoenn. I know how to scuba dive, and I've always wanted to swim in a place like this.
right.
You know,
so
he has a good
you can
point.
let somebody else have a turn since you've done it your whole life.
Let's so let.
Well, I mean, if
You
he
wanna
has scuba
earn it.
dived before, like, it does make sense that he should go scuba diving. I mean...
Well, we'll see. And so everybody starts taking their place in the stands. You guys are actually the
Good luck.
first match. So yes, you all step into the arena. All your classmates are starting to take their places in the stands. You guys wouldn't actually be on the field. You're going to toss your Pokemon onto the field from outside. You're always considered in range for giving your Pokemon orders in a Pokemon battle, so your trainer's position... In a league battle, so your trainer's position doesn't matter. Just assume that you're going to be tossing your Pokemon out from your side of the field within your throw range, so however far your throw range is supposed to be. So you can toss your Pokemon out anywhere within the first 5 squares of your side of the field that you want. And
Yeah,
so...
just next to it. Okay.
Laura sends
Alright,
out...
so
1, 2, 3,
remember,
4,
stay clear of the
5.
Spheal, or at least
Um,
don't take any shots that would count as less than a parting shot.
Where did...
Okay.
I don't think this thing knows Water Gun. I think it just knows like Icy Wind.
Hang on.
So I don't know off the top of my head.
I don't think I
Says I'll
actually
play it
added
on
in
first.
Laura's new ability on here or not. You guys didn't, you guys never checked to see why her Spheal was moving quickly last session, right?
I don't believe so.
I think I rolled education and then I got like a 4 or something.
he
You're
dashing?
like, no, it's not enough.
No, he was not
He was
dashing.
not.
Let me see. Where was the? I could have sworn. There it is. Let me toss in her new ability on here so I know what it does. There we go. So she tosses her Pokeball out here, and it bounces and winds up landing here. So she.
Well, actually, this might be good.
So she winds up closer to you guys. Actually, no, she'd wind up. Seeing you were on that side, she'd toss it out on this side. And then Lonnie, her roommate, tosses her Pokemon out.
Ooh, nice and Salazzle. Or Salandit.
Yeah, so she
whatever
tosses
the
hers
base one
out
is.
there. So, our turns are going to be starting. Our the first person to move is going to be once again her Steel. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like it was in the last game. He's moving a lot quicker. Somehow, like he looks like a very slow Pokemon. He shouldn't be moving that quickly, but he is.
Oh god, this Seville's gonna do a sneak attack.
Also, you notice,
Well,
you notice,
it can't flank without the buddy there.
yeah, he can't. But you notice from last battle, he's actually wearing. He has like almost like a little ascot tied around his neck. He didn't have that before. He looks kind of adorable in it. And then he actually it actually makes him look really adorable. He gets really wide-eyed when he like looks at your Pokemon, and like the kind of sparkly anime eyes wide-eyed that makes him look really adorable in the sense that you don't want to hurt him. He's too cute. Just the ascot he's wearing just makes him look that adorable. And so he winds up out here.
Oh no, they found a winning strategy.
He's just adorableness. That's how he's gonna do it. And then you hear her call to use rollout. So she's coming out guns blazing.
Oh crap! That's gonna hit both of
Remember
us.
how he said that how Laura said she was going easy on you before? I think Ben will remember in.
That's also super effective on me. For the
Yeah,
record.
so I think Ben will remember in our previous Pokemon Tabletop campaign that Eric's Tortuga had rollout, and it single-handedly took out like an entire encounter that you guys had. It just like it just pinballed through the entire encounter and everything died. So last session I was like, I don't think I'm going to use rollout, but this session I'm like, nah, she'd probably be going all out on you guys. So we're gonna go for it.
Well, that's the end of the game. Thanks everyone for coming. Thank you this afternoon.
What's your
Alright,
okay, so she rolled a 4. What's your evasion?
Speed evasion is speed divided by 5. Oh, well, then
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
rounded
it's
down,
just-
I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd just be 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe you're.
So it's
So
a
they,
2.
so they hit unless we roll a 2.
No. So they don't hit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, it's funny. So what happens is that he made an attack roll and he rolled a 4, and it might be, oh, I need a 2 to hit. You subtract that evasion from it.
Yeah.
It goes from
So
4 down
she,
to
so
2.
like for instance, for rollout, I'll just for the sake of
their
telling
AC
you.
minus
Yeah,
my-
it's
minus
the
my
it's the
evasion.
AC plus. They have to
Okay,
beat their
I get
AC
it, I
plus
get
your
it, I get it.
evasion. The AC for rollout is 4, which he met, but since you have more than 0
Do
evasion,
they
you
move
miss.
with a rollout? Like,
He-
do they roll through us to the other side?
The user continues to use rollout on each of their turns. Rollout itself does not require them to move. It does have the ability to pass through enemies if they want to, but he missed. So he's just gonna stay there. I'm just gonna say
Okay.
he stayed right there. That's the end of his turn.
Also, Ben, make sure you get out from right behind me, so we don't.
Oh, yeah.
we don't take double hits moving forward. Also, you get on the get it so I'm between you and the Salandit, because that thing will mess you
All
up.
right. We're gonna go for the trainer turns now. We got Mabley can declare any action that she wants right now. Again, since orders are priority, you actually don't need to declare them during the like trainer section of the round. If you want to, you can declare them during the Pokemon section. But for the sake of things.
I think I'll declare to move my Pokemon and then do Power Whip.
No, you declare your trainer abilities.
We're
right
talking
now.
like buffs.
Your buffs,
That's not counting
your
our buffs.
inspired
okay,
training, your gleeful interference, stuff like that. That's what you can use right now.
She is going to. Everyone is going. Our 2 Pokemon are going to be excited, and so what that means is that they get 5 damage resistance, and so when they get hit, they can not be excited, and then they prevent 5 damage.
All right, so it's damage reduction if you want it.
So I give them. Yeah.
Laura can't do anything because he's already she
Whoops.
already used bounce shot.
Elite training isn't what I do. That's elite trainer.
Yeah, you get to do a training.
Focus
Yeah,
training.
you do
That's
a
what it
focus
was.
training. Lonnie is going to inspired training on her Salandit, whose name is Kale. You hear her call out, which I believe since one of you guys have inspired training, right?
I have inspired. As
Yeah,
well.
so
I have inspired and focus.
So you would know that he gets a +1 to evasion, a +2 to save checks.
Okay.
And then, Buddy, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
I'll do focus training on my Chimchar, which is the accuracy one.
Gotcha. All right.
Effectively negating if I go up against the Salandit.
All right. Next up for the Pokemon. First up for the Pokemon, I suppose. I shouldn't have actually had Bosco move first, but his whole thing is that he was moving fast.
Wait, wouldn't I be able to have faked him out?
You can.
I should have been able to.
You actually can. I'm gonna retcon that anyway. You can try. I mean, he missed, but you can go for the fake out right now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. Okay, so I go for the fake out, which is 1d8 plus 6.
So keep in
plus
mind.
18.
So since fake out is priority, you are choosing to take his turn now, so he doesn't get a turn afterwards. He doesn't get a turn till next round.
But then the dude flinches the target if I hit.
Yeah.
So then he doesn't even attempt the rollout.
Yeah.
Not that it really
And
matters.
he wouldn't
because
attempt.
missed
He
it.
wouldn't attempt the buff that he just gave himself either. The buff that I gave him at the beginning.
AC is only 2.
Yeah. So what you do is you make the roll, and if you get a 2 or less, it misses.
So I roll with a d6.
You roll with a 20-sided die.
Oh, 20 sided.
and
Oh
it's a
shit.
10
Okay.
Yeah. This one
Pretty hard
almost
to miss.
always hits.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to miss.
Pretty hard to miss. In we go.
And that's where you get a miss coming in. Miss.
I missed after the evasion.
Yeah, because he has pretty good. Bosco has pretty good physical evasion, so yeah, that would be a little bit. What's his physical evasion specifically? Actually, let me double check that. And no, wait.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3, and you said the AC is 2, right?
My AC is 2, but if he had an evasion of 1,
Then you still hit.
it's a
He
miss.
has an evasion of 1. You still hit because you meet.
Oh.
At least I
okay.
believe it's meet. I believe it's meet because that's how D&D is, and I'm gonna treat it as you have to
Okay,
meet or
well, if
beat.
it's a meet, then it's a hit. He takes 1d8 plus 6 plus 18. Ooh, good lord. Alright, where's my d8? This is gonna do a ton of damage already.
Jeez, I didn't realize
I mean,
fake
I-
out
I-
was actually fairly
I should
powerful.
say pre-defense. Pre-defense. What's the Sveel's, like, defense or whatever?
7.
What?
It's 24 damage.
24 damage. Whew! That's like half health on anybody who's not super buffed in health.
I mean, but he's a Spheal.
Yeah, that's true. It's probably like a third of its health.
Yeah, so he flinches. He doesn't actually get to do the buff whatever buff he did before.
And the rollout, yeah.
And then he doesn't get to roll up, but he missed the rollout anyway, so it's not like that would have mattered. All right, so next up is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're gonna want to get out.
She's
of the way there,
she's gonna tell Kale to Ember, I believe, because I think Ember can hit you from
Ouch.
there.
Oh, no, that's gonna...
Move list, range 4. Yep. So we're gonna be.
So I don't know exactly the fire and the grass, like, do they go together at all? It's been a while.
It's
since
one of
I
those.
played
Yeah. No, grass actually absorbs fire damage. What's your evasion? Unless your evasion is like 9, that hits.
So 2 and 1. So 1, 2, 1.
You'd be either looking at your special evasion
Yep.
or your speed evasion, whichever is higher.
Special is 2.
Special is 2.
Special is
Then
2.
yeah, that hits. 2d6. Yep. I shouldn't have tossed him that far. So that's a 9 plus 8. That's 28 fire damage. Subtract your defense from that.
Was that fire damage before doubling?
No,
or
that's
after
before. So what is 28 minus your defense? Because you subtract defense before super effective happens.
Okay, so 28 minus the defense The defense is
Special defense. Special
11.
defense.
So 28 minus 11 is 17.
That's your special defense.
Yeah, special defense is 11.
All right, so it's 17 and then times 1.5. So it's
34.
25.
Oh,
so it's
1.5.
25.5. So 25 damage.
Ow.
Okay.
Are you still kicking over there?
So I have 18 health.
Yeah, you don't get to it.
All right, next would be Jim, but he used fake out.
Sassy is no longer excited.
All right, Sassy goes next.
Okay, you're gonna want to hit this field from the side, like get between me and the Slandit,
All right.
because then at least I'll
it's
absorb the
Sassy's
hit.
turn. So right over here.
Yeah, you have to be diagonal because attack of opportunity.
Okay, gotcha.
No, because as long as he could move,
I had that
he
wrong.
can move
Never
right
mind.
here. As long as you don't move out of their attack range, they don't get opportunity attack.
Oh, never mind that.
So
Still, I'd probably move back corner or something just so this Slandit can't hit you next turn.
you don't. If you wanted to get flanking, he would have to be in. He'd have to be this square right here.
Have to be behind. All right, take a
Yeah.
risk.
Which I
And hit him with that power whip.
need to double check what flanking does in this. I want to say that it's takes a -2 penalty to evasion.
Okay. I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10.
And the AC is 5.
The AC is 5. Yeah, so that's definitely gonna hit. I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, that hits. You're going with what are you going
Alright,
with?
eat you now, motherfucker. It's 4d10 plus 15 damage.
All right, go and roll it.
21 plus 15 is 36 damage, and then you add special attack is 11. So 21 plus 15 is 36, plus 11 is 47 damage.
47 damage. All right.
Minus death.
Oh, I
Or
forgot
power
that.
Physical.
Oh, wait, ice doesn't resist grass. Jeez, I could have sworn ice resisted grass.
Nope. It's just super effective offensively.
Okay, so how much damage am I taking again?
47.
47 damage minus.
Yeah, ice only resists other ice. It doesn't resist much of
That's
anything.
weird. Ice is such a terrible. Ice is so terrible defensively.
But it's so good offensively.
It's so good offensively. It's physical move, right? You said.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
It's like the opposite of steel, because steel has all these resistances,
But it's just
only
really-
super effective against rock and
fairies.
fairy, I think.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt. Jeez.
We get to 1.5 it after defense.
Yeah, I know. I just did that. Holy crap. Oh.
What's the flanking
wow.
bonus? What's
the
that?
flanking bonus is you take enemy takes a -2 to evasion.
Oh, so that's just a more.
Yeah,
likely
you can
hit.
just imagine it as a +2 bonus to your accuracy. So wow. Okay. You guys handled that very well. Yeah. So. All right. So yeah, you smack him with the power whip, and he like flies over to like the other end of the stadium, and he's
character's
out.
Like, oh, I hope Sassy does this feel too much.
Should have been.
Yeah.
Oh,
you just see like Laura being like, damn it. So there goes Laura's turn. We're back to the trainer section of the initiative. Damn it, Bosco doesn't even get to move.
Oh, I realized when we calculated accuracy, we forgot to factor in my training away, so it would have hit either way.
Okay. Back to Mabley's turn. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Mabley?
Sassy is excited now.
Excited again. Okay, cool. Laura is out of the match. Lonnie is going to once again use inspired training on her Salandit, and it's gonna go 1, 2.
Don't I
Actually,
get
no,
to
it's
cast
not.
training first?
Oh yeah, you do. What?
I'm gonna cast inspired or focus the accuracy one again.
Okay. I think he's going to actually move right here and use poison gas. He's using poison
Ooh,
gas.
is that cone?
It is burst 1, so you're both in range.
Are we? Oh, so it's just gonna fire in the middle and then it's.
Oh,
yeah,
burst area,
it's burst 1.
Oh. Well, it's not gonna hurt you as much.
Oh,
Since
damn it! That's
Did he roll for garbage?
That's okay. So, do any of you guys have? Oh, actually, wait. It's a. Does evasion actually matter? Evasion. I don't think evasion matters on status moves. There's no status evasion. I should double check, but I want to go ahead and say that evasion on status moves doesn't matter. What's your speed evasion, Ben?
It's all good,
All right, my
Rocky.
speed evasion. Doop-a-doop. Sassy. Sassy's speed evasion is 1.
All right, so it's still Sassy is now poisoned.
You
Okay.
can't poison a poison type.
Oh, never mind. Sassy is not poisoned. I'm an idiot. That did nothing. You guys are kicking ass this match. You haven't even been damaged once. Guess who's going next? It's Jim.
My
All right.
Sassy almost died. Okay.
That is true. I'm just gonna turn and face the Slandit and fire off a power punch. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be not very effective because it's a poison type. Is that correct?
Let me double check. I have the. Yeah, it's not very effective.
Well, let me see. I could do that and then.
Actually,
scratch
well,
next turn,
so
or I
here's the
could
thing.
just scratch
Here's the
immediately.
thing. You wouldn't know. Unless you want to make me an education roll or say that you Pokedexed it, you wouldn't know because this is from Alola, which is across the ocean. So if you want to make a roll to see if your character would be aware that it's a poison type, you could do that. But
I mean, it fired poison gas. I figure that's a
good,
dead giveaway.
good point, actually. Yeah, you have a good point there. Chimchar's name is Jim, Zodi.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna because it can't kill both of us. So I'm gonna go for.
Oh wait, no, you are poisoned. Herpaderp, Matty Rattata pointed out Salandit's ability lets it poison types in the tabletop. Corrosion works. In the tabletop, corrosion
okay.
works on poison types. So you are poisoned now.
It's a good thing we.
Okay, I was gonna say
It's a
because
good
only
thing we
toxic
have-
work in the-
Yeah, it's a good thing we have those people fact checking
Yeah.
and getting all that information.
I forgot it. Yeah, down here it says
Alright, I
users.
dodged.
You dodge, but it does say user may poison and badly poison steel and poison type Pokemon here on his character sheet. So
Okay. All right, I'm gonna power up punch this this thing so I can like one shot it with a scratch on my next turn.
all right,
So
go for
power
it.
up punch is AC 2.
Yeah.
D20. My girlfriend's dropping stuff. Let me see. We got you out of the way. Roll a 3 again.
Yeah, he missed. That misses. He swiftly dodges out of the way.
My focus training plus
Plus 2. What's the total then? That's 5.
Now it's 5.
That's 5. I'm pretty sure Kale has like an insane. So,
If it has an insane-
Kale's speed evasion is 3, so it would bring it back.
So then we hit 2.
Yeah. What?
And its AC is 2.
Oh.
So they
No, they meet. Okay, you're good. You're good then.
Woohoo! All right. D8 plus what is it? D8 plus 6 plus 18. So it's gonna be 24 plus
Oh, Ben, you're frozen.
27. So 27. I'm guessing it's divided by 1.5.
It's 27 minus defense, and then it's 27 minus 4,
Right. Forgot about that. 4, 23.
and then times
Divided by
0.5.
Okay, so 23 divided by 2 is 11 and a half.
Yeah, so 11 damage.
11.
Are you?
Okay.
Oh,
But I'm plus 1.
oh, Ben disappeared.
Yeah, he'll be back.
The layout's all messed up now. No.
I'm pretty sure Ben's coming back.
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
He's a dog. Ben? Ben?
Ben!
Ben!
Oh no.
Snake!
Jim just went sassy. Sassy's up.
Yeah.
I am going to
What's up, Empirical?
do a leech seed.
Leech
I'm
seed.
gonna try a leech seed. Yeah.
Okay.
So
What are your moves?
my moves are leech seed, tackle, struggle.
Did you just get leech seed
growl.
this level?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I had a feeling. Right now I have like a spreadsheet of all of everybody's characters like in a row initiative-wise, and I copied it in before you leveled up, so I was confused because it wasn't
Real
on
talk
there.
though. Real talk though. Leech Seed is going to be super passive. Tackle is probably going to end this round faster.
All right. I guess I'll go with tackle then.
Because any health you get back is going to be lost right in the next turn if he goes for the Ember.
Yeah, because so I'm gonna do a tackle on him. That is going to be a 16 to try and hit him.
Oh, gee, I
Just
wonder
gonna
if
go
that-
ahead and say yeah, that hits. 22.
Yeah, 22.
All right. 22, and then is that 0.5 or halve? Now that I think about it. Oh no, it's tackle. You're right. So it's 22, right? This is a fun system, but there's so much math. Anyway, though, so you're doing tackle 18. Back to the trainer rounds. Mabley, what are you doing?
I am going to just cheer my my sassy.
So you're doing
Gotta get excited.
again?
Yeah, gotta get
Yeah,
excited.
because he can pretty much nuke you. It's your turn. Since you're poisoned, your special defense is lowered by 2 combat stages. I forgot to discuss this. So your special defense, you can go into under your row H10. Just punch in a 2 there, and it'll adjust what your stat should be.
So basically,
gotcha.
the next Ember, you're boned.
Yeah, you took a standard action. So you're gonna take a tick of hit points, which is 3. So you're gonna take 3 damage this turn. Laura doesn't get to do anything because it's not her turn. Lonnie is going to Inspired Training on Kale again. And did I take into account the +1 to? I don't think it mattered at any point. Buddy, what are you doing?
I'm doing my same focus training.
Focus training. All
I
right.
heard Buddy. I'm like, that's not my.
All right, Kale's moving. He's gonna be doing.
It's not Buddy.
He's gonna be doing Ember again.
Is he aiming at? No, I was gonna say he's not aiming at me.
No, he's not aiming at
Not
you.
Sassy, oh no!
No. Yes, Sassy.
What?
Whoop. So here we go. Pretty sure that hits.
Alright, I see that 15.
That's
Alright.
probably. I'm just gonna go and assume that's a hit.
Alright, eat a dick, Marcus.
Yeah, wow. Wow. You know, Sassy just dies. Like,
Wow.
this is a sanctioned thing, but somehow Sassy's dead and nobody really cares. Like normally, normally the teachers would be a little mad about that, but you know, like they're like, nah, she kind of had it coming.
Yes, I love it.
So that is going to be 23 damage minus your special
Now
defense.
lowered,
Your now
yeah.
lowered special defense.
Yikes!
So what was it? 20.
Oh, you just flip her.
I just flipped it. I'm like, let's be honest here.
All
Be honest with ourselves.
right,
Too bad you don't have a potion or revive.
it's Jim's turn. I'm actually not sure how the system treats items legality in league battles because your trainer isn't on the field.
I'm going for the scratch because it's what you got to do at this time.
Okay.
So 1d8 plus 6 plus 15, which we now fixed. We now rectified that.
Yeah.
21 plus 2 is 23. So 23 damage. Raw plus. Oh wait, no, we already did that.
23 damage.
23 damage.
So like you scratch at it, and Kale wobbles for a second.
Wait a minute, I didn't do the damn D8, D20.
Okay, yeah, actually,
I'm
I
back.
thought you did. I saw the D20
I
there.
didn't roll
I am
it.
back.
You didn't roll
I am
accuracy.
back.
Does that actually hit?
It's a 7.
That's a 7. Yeah. What's the evasion on? What's your accuracy on it?
It's canceled out by my focus training.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's 6. It's well over. So yeah.
You guys win.
Woohoo!
So there's a sound. You would hear cheers, but as I pointed out, the stands are actually like a separate glass area outside of the dome, so you don't, but you can see people cheering.
Yeah.
I pick up Sassy and hold her, and I'm like, yo, you poor baby.
Yeah. So
Tim
the
Char runs up for a high five, which I nailed. Greatest high five you've ever heard. Just perfect.
Laura's
10 out of
like
10.
Laura just like sighs and she picks up Bosco and she hugs him. Like, you did a great job. And she comes over to you guys and she's like, you guys are no joke, honestly. I wasn't. You got some skills.
So no splash.
Yeah, you're really good too.
That round ends, and you guys take you guys leave. You guys advance to the next round. Would you be watching the other matches? It's gonna be like an hour between because you're going to have Jim and Sassy get healed up.
I'd like glance. I don't know if we need to play it out, but
Because you know that the next round is Hyde and Jackson versus some trainers that you don't actually you've seen them around campus, but you don't really know that much about them.
yeah, I'd say we'll watch. But like, I'm assuming we can like actually fast
Forward through it. All right. So if you guys watch, you would notice because like the
get some valuable intel.
it's valuable intel. You notice that Hyde initially would send out. It appeared at first like there were 2 Panchams on the field. Jackson sent out a Pancham, and Hyde sent out another Pancham. But then you knowing that Hyde has a Zorua halfway through the battle, it's revealed, like, oh, hey, that was actually just his Zorua under disguise. So, you're probably aware that he's going to be tossing in Zorua next match. So, that's all the intel you really gather from that. The next battle gets all lined up. Hyde and Jackson pull through and they win their particular round. So
what did you say their mons were?
You're aware that it's a Pancham and Zorua.
Oh, nice.
So, you're actually facing them the next round, and he's like, good luck. Did you ever, Hyde definitely did come over and talk to you guys, like, both during breakfast and, like, the break in between matches, just to kind of check up and, like, congratulate you. Did you guys mention to anybody what you saw last night?
Oh, the samurai? No.
You didn't mention it?
No, we
You
did
don't
not.
mention the samurai to him? Okay.
No.
So, yeah. It's like, honestly, I want to win, but honestly, I feel like you guys have a way better chance against Ryder than I do, and I kind of really want to see you kick his ass. But I'm not.
Well, if you
we're not going.
have your Pancham mysteriously trip, my power punch will probably just.
Jackson comes over, and Jackson's a little bit taller. He has like, he also has kind of like dark blonde hair, but he's, it's a bit more well taken care of than like Ryder's kind of messy situation he has going on. And he pats. Actually, no, he has black hair. Jackson would have black hair. It fits the motif of his panda Pokemon. And he pats Hyde on the back pretty strongly, and he's like, "We are trying our best. I'm not letting this guy half-ass anything." All right, so round 2 starts. You're all healed up. I don't think any of you took more than 2 injuries, so the injuries are all healed up as well. You don't need to worry about that. I don't think we even took injuries into account.
I mean, I'll look at it tomorrow when we get it
Um,
Do you want some of this, sweetie?
So yeah, round 2 starts, and Hyde and Jackson take their places. Everybody sets up in the arena. And so Hyde tosses out...
Just a reminder to be quiet. There's about 200 people on the street.
Mom, there's people. I'm trying to play board games, Mom. Gee. I have to do that too, though.
People are watching.
Funny, it's supposedly my thing is muted currently. It's not muted?
It's not muted.
God damn it.
Nope.
No, we heard that.
Do you have like a manual switch on your microphone?
Oh, it's okay.
Oh my god!
It's okay. I'm sure your fans love it, and they love seeing this side of you.
Okay, alright. I'm sure that they're fine.
Mom, I need to
with
win
that.
this
I'm not-
Pokemon battle.
I'm playing a Pokemon
I'm
game.
trying to play Pokemon, Mom. No, that I should. This is me casting stones from my glass house. The exact same thing happens to me all the time.
I'm happy to live in a different state as my parents, so I have that issue.
No, yeah, I still live with my parents too, but my mom tends to know not to come in when I'm streaming. All right, so round 2 starts. Everybody lines up. Hyde and Jackson are on their side of the arena. You guys are on yours. And then they toss out their Pokemon.
That is a
1, 2,
big
3,
Pancham.
4, 5.
Oh my!
Hyde tosses out that Pancham, and then we'll go.
Gotta fix that. Ginormous.
And
There's
then
2 Panchams now.
yeah. So I told you before that there were in the previous. Are you just resizing them to be the same size? Right. So they're gonna be. Let's say they're both 3 squares away from the. That sounds good. Nice and even.
Got some squad goals going on here.
Right? Wait. 1, 2, 3.
Perfectly synchronized. It's like they're about to do a Dragon Ball Super Fusion.
Yes. So they send theirs out.
Just
It's your
become a
turn.
Pangoro.
Be sure to like erase any of your combat stages that you had and status effects. So we're sure that doesn't injuries if you applied those. Remember, you take injuries anytime you take more than 50% of your damage or drop below 50% of your health.
Oh, you're already injured then.
But he got healed. You guys healed between matches. I will say though, Pokemon centers can only heal 3 injuries a day. Ben already got injured twice. So if he gets injured twice again this match, you will go into the finals with 1 injury.
What was the first injury?
So he lost more than 50% of his health from the Ember, and then he lost. And then,
it just counts as 2 injuries.
Yeah. So he took 2 injuries last match. So if you take more than 2 injuries this match, you're going to be going into the finals with a injury, which it'll drop your maximum health by 10%. Anyway, you guys go wherever you want to place your guys. First up, Jackson's going to call focus training on this Pancham, which is Hyde's Pancham, the one that he sent out. He's calling focus training on it. Mabley, what are you doing?
I'm going to cheer for both of our Pokemon, and they're both excited now.
The excited thing never actually came into consideration for Jim, did it? Jim never got hit.
I mean, she's still out. She was still out.
Yeah, I know. I'm just realizing. I realized that Jim was excited last turn, but I don't think that we have the last match. But I don't think it ever came into play.
I was the one getting hit, so I was.
Yeah, all the hits came to you basically.
Yeah.
You were a good bullet sponge.
All right. Okay. Thank you. We can stop talking about
the last game when you died, the game where you died, the game where your character died.
Actually, yeah, I've gone down every single fight.
You're a vital part of this team, Mabley.
You're the tank, I'm the DPS. It's okay. Every time you go down, I get the finishing kill right after.
Anyway, so Mabley, you're using the excited thing. Hyde, he's going to tell this Pancham to do something. He's going to say he needs to get faster. Buddy, what are you doing?
I'm doing the inspired training, the one that's the evasion. I got the evasion and the accuracy ones. I think it's inspired training. Yeah, pretty sure it's the evasion one. I'm gonna cast it on my son, Jim.
Cast it on your son, Jim.
No, I was about to say myself. I was about to cast it on myself.
Never approach me or my son.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Hold on, I gotta get in front of him. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Alright, so next up is gonna be this Pancham. It's gonna run forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what moves do I got here? Is there a range
Hopefully
there?
nothing ranged.
It is going to... It does have something ranged.
Leer.
1, 2, 3. It is going to... it like holds a paw out and some kind of like purple energy forms in it and shoots towards you. It is using Toxic.
Mm-hmm.
On me?
On Jim, yes.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, it can't actually poison.
Yeah, it's using Toxic on Jim.
Damn it.
So that's a 19. I'm going to go ahead and assume that hits.
So that sucks. Do I lose any stat stages or anything like that?
Toxic. Your special defense is lowered by 2 combat stages.
Yikes.
If you take a standard action, or is prevented from taking a standard action by the effects of sleep, flinch, or paralysis, they lose a tick of hit points each turn, except since you're badly poisoned, you take 5 hit point damage instead of a tick. Because a tick is normally like 1/10 of your hit points, in this you're just taking 5.
Slight problem, the dock is not... Oh, never mind then, it just says -2 doesn't actually impact my SPDEF at all, because it's so garbage in the first place. Okay, sweet. So that does nothing to me other than poison.
Is that...
How much health do I lose every turn to poison?
You're losing 5
12?
per turn to poison. Give me 1 second, because I get to do a thing. With that, does infatuation in this game work without... Hang on a second. Infatuation in this version does not specify that the genders need to be different. So I guess I'm rolling that. So, after he does that...
Should we roll for sexuality of our
roll for Pokemon sexuality? No, I think
like if you roll a if you roll like an 18 or something, if you roll like a 3 or a 4, then they're bisexual or whatever. So they so they can be hit by.
Actually, no. Okay, so what actually is going to happen is it's going to use Terrorize. So we're going to make a Intimidate check, which is going to be opposed by Jim's either Intimidate or Focus. There should be a capabilities thing that shows what his Intimidate
Focus is 1d6 plus 0. Intimidate is 2d6 plus 0. Well, I guess I'm using Intimidate.
Yeah, so you're gonna roll that. Meanwhile, I'm gonna roll my Intimidate.
What about Pokemon with no genders? Well, they can't really succumb to infatuation anyway.
Hey, look! Sex is different from gender identity. They can fall in love if they want to.
Can they? Like, I don't think they can in the VG. That's my point.
This isn't the VG. Anyway, this is a 7.
Right.
This is a 7. What'd you roll?
My point is there a rule that specifies?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4.
A 4? Okay, so you lose any temporary hit points. I don't know if you have any. So I'm pretty sure that doesn't matter. But you also can only use at-will moves next turn.
At-will move. Finds an at-will move.
It's the frequency on your... So you can't use... If there's anything that says it's a free action, you can't use it. If there's anything that's a scene or every other turn move, you can't use it. You can only use it if it says...
Wait, we did it again. We forgot to fake out.
Oh. Do you want to do that?
I'm definitely faking out the one that tried to toxic me. Yeah.
Well, you don't know that, but yes, it's the beginning of the match you would have faked out. So you can move up,
Right.
because fake out, since it's priority, you take his entire turn. So you get to move up with him and use fake out.
Oh, so
Well,
then I
he
do
would
that
actually...
here.
Wait, no, he would be here. Can you reach him from there?
Oh, well then... No, I can't reach him anyway, but then how do I use fake out if I start out of range?
That's a very good point. I'll treat it like you can. I'll treat it like he moved up and you use fake out as he moved up to you.
Okay, well then I go for the fake out, which if I miss, then
all of that
he's gonna
resolves.
poison. Then all that resolves, yeah. So that's fake outs at will. AC is 2. Hopefully I don't roll like a 4 again.
Big whammy, big whammy, big whammy, big whammy.
7.
Yeah, so that's gonna hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. Damage is
So-
1d8 plus 6 plus 13, so 19 plus d8 is 8. Nice.
jeez.
14 plus 13, 27.
27.
27.
So you smack the Pancham in the face with a fake out.
And then he's flinched and I'm not poisoned now. Which I think matters most. Oh, that's right, it's a Zoro.
Yeah, that was not the Pancham. So
I totally was not paying attention to that, so I totally fell for the fact that there was a Zoro.
yeah, so that one was the Zorua. So his illusion fades, and you now know that it's Zorua, and it's facing a thing that has fighting type moves, which is a little bit terrifying. It also looks like that already hurt it up quite a bit.
Oh yeah, squishy little fox.
So he's not
What was the
moving.
one that did the intimidate thing?
Huh?
The other Pancham did that?
No,
The Pancham
this
the
one did.
intimidate?
So one of Hyde's abilities is when he succeeds on a status roll, he gets to do a manipulate maneuver.
So none of that
None of that
applies.
happened. You stopped all of it. So you're not intimidated or whatever.
Nice.
Sassy, go.
Alright. Sassy is going to come up here
Yeah, just get one good hit on it. It's
and
done.
do a tackle.
All right.
Don't you have Power Whip?
Well,
You can always save
Yeah, I
Power
guess
Whip
I'll
for
do.
later if you wanted to. Like
How
how
many
like
of those
what's
does he
the
I can do twice a scene, and Leech Seed is twice daily. So twice a scene for Power Whip. Is this a
Okay, yeah.
different scene?
This is a different scene, yes.
Okay, I will.
Because you went to
Power
the scene stuff. Daily stuff refreshes when you do a Pokemon Center stuff, so technically you've already refreshed daily level things. Your scene stuff would have refreshed as well.
And the difference is that Pancham is weak to fighting, so he's not living 2 hits anyway. So you might as well just double Power Up. Like on the
Okay.
next 2 turns.
So the Power Whip, I rolled a 5, and it's 5 AC. So if it has an evasion of 1, it is missing.
Yeah, so Pan does
Did you
miss.
roll any? Oh, you don't have any trainings. Yikes.
Does miss, yeah. And then also he's
Flanking bonus.
oh, -2, but it still misses because his he has 3 speed evasion plus the bonus that he got from the training. So that misses.
Yikes.
So he dodges.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. So next up, 1, 2, 3. Now we got flanking here.
You got flanking. Yikes.
And we're going to what does this do again? Oh yeah. He's gonna see that you're hurting. Does poison resist fighting?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay, so actually never mind that. That's one of those weird.
Probably gonna hit him with
That's one of those weird type matchups where it's like I always forget. Like,
Yeah, because I know the Salazzle resisted my power up. So that would
yeah.
Salandit.
Salandit.
I'm getting those confused.
Yeah. So he's just going to He's gonna tackle then. So that's what we're
Oh
doing.
no!
Oh
no!
Can I get it in there? Nope. Frick. Get in the dice tower, please. Thank you. That's a 4. The AC for tackle is 2. So unless you have higher than a 3 physical.
So my special evasion bonus 1.
Special evasion is 1. Okay, it still hits.
Special evasion is 2. Sorry.
It's a physical attack. He's tackling you.
Yeah.
So just running up and tackling. So we're going with a D8. Damn it! Get in the dice tower. What's this breed? That's a 6. So that is 6. That's 14. That is 29 physical damage.
Okay. 20, and then -5 because I'm excited.
And then minus your physical defense. Alright, so that's their turn. Jackson's going. He is going to do focus training again on his Pancham. Mabley, what are you doing?
Mabley, I'm gonna do a cheer for Sassy and make her excited.
Okay. Hyde, what are you doing? I don't know what Hyde's doing. Hyde's doing agility training, so he's gonna hopefully Pan's not gonna get hurt too bad there. Next up is Buddy. What are you doing?
I'm doing focus training on Chimchar.
Okay, cool. Next up is first up is Pan.
This time. I realize now you're about to soak up another 2 good hits this time.
Yeah, no, he's potentially gonna
have an actual injury. After this
Chimchar's
fight.
only fire, right? He doesn't get fighting until later.
Yes, that's correct.
So in that case,
not until Monferno.
Yeah.
What's up, Leo?
He's using Dark Pulse on you.
Ow. Flinch chance as well, 20%.
If he rolls, it flinches on a 17 plus.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh.
Frick, get in there. That's a 10. So I'm pretty sure that hits still though, right?
I only cast the accuracy one, not the evasion, so probably. What's his AC?
AC is 2.
And then, yeah, it goes down to an 8 with my evasion, so still hits.
Alright. God dang it.
You losing dice.
I know how to roll dice. I can tabletop games.
3 d8s? Good lord.
That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 17, 29 damage. 29 damage before special defense.
25. I only have force to death, so that's...
So you're gonna apply that. If you pass
Jim hurt.
Yeah, Jim's hurt.
Jim's hurt.
Did he pass the 50% hit, health mark?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he also has 1 injury. It probably isn't gonna matter. I don't think unless you take all 3.
What was the damage again? It was 20. What was it? 27.
24.
24.
Yeah.
So it did 20. Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. So I got 14 health left. Ow.
Now I understand why battles take so long. Yes, there is so much math. Alright, so that's gonna be... He's gonna, I think, disengage is an actual... He did agility training.
He uses his move, though, if he does.
Yeah, I can still move. So it's like, would Hyde...
Wait, which one cast the Dark Pulse? Zorla?
Zora, yeah.
Well, yeah, then he can't disengage.
He can't disengage. I'm just wondering if he would risk trying to leave for the attack of opportunity.
He gets 2 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, I know.
Both get to hit him.
He's gonna go
How rapid is
5,
this
10, 15.
Okay, attack of opportunity.
So
do I get to pick a move?
It's a
or
struggle
is that-
attack. So whatever your
Struggle
struggle
attack?
is.
Okay, struggle is 1d6 plus 13. Alright.
So you have to roll your accuracy.
1d8 plus 6 plus 13. So basically 1d8 plus 19.
Yeah, he's basically hoping that you're gonna miss because his accuracy is buffed this turn.
His
I
accuracy's
missed.
buffed, but his evasion's not buffed. 15, that's a hit.
Oh no, he only gets bonus to initiative. I'm an idiot. You're right, that hits? Okay, roll your damage. What'd you roll, Ben?
So
3.
3.
1d8 plus 19. 5, so 5 plus 19, 24. 24 raw.
He's out. He tried to
Yep.
to get away, and he just flips over.
Okay, so
Jim's turn.
is it my move now?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna walk up and power punch the Pancham, and hopefully if I hit him hard enough, we might end this fight early.
Yeah. He's not. He's pure fighting, so you don't get the super effective.
Oh yeah, he is. Darn.
Yep. He
I was
doesn't
like,
get. He
what?
doesn't
I
get.
could've sworn he was
He doesn't turn dark until he evolves, because he only evolves under like a bad influence. That's why he turns into a dark type, because he has to level up with a dark type in the party.
He's still not gonna take 2 good hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so power punch. That out of the way.
A hot battle is unfolding.
14, that's a hit.
That's a hit. Yeah.
That's a hit. Plus I have the accuracy, which cancels out his evasion. So, 1d8 plus. Here, hold on, before I roll it. 1d8 plus 19 again. Okay, 1d8 plus 19. Where'd the die go?
It's still.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's stick. It's stick. Down there, you. 7 plus 19, 26.
20.
That hurts.
26.
26 raw. Plus
Um,
I'm now plus 1. Plus 1.
so yeah, that hits him. Sassy, what you doing?
Sassy is going to either or I think I'll do another power whip on
There
it.
you go.
Spirit Fox. Last session
That is tough.
we learned
much
that
How much damage did we do to the Pancham?
you did 17, I think it was.
Okay. So it was...
Last session we learned that Jackson actually is in possession of a Pangoro. They kind of sort of fought it.
Just look at the die. Just everyone, just come over here. Just look at this.
What's
Oh, where am I looking?
what is your hand's in the way? Your
Oh
hand is in the
my
way.
God.
You roll a 2. Okay.
Swing and a miss. If he goes for me, I faint. I just want you to know that.
No. So that's Sassy's turn.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm supposed to move.
You're gonna move, so you have flanking? Okay.
Yeah, still.
It's fair, Spirit Hawks, don't worry about it. Okay, so Jet's going next. She is going to use...
Go for the Bulbasaur. Go for the Bulbasaur.
She's gonna use Storm Throw.
Ow.
So...
Storm Throw can't miss. Can it?
No, Storm Throw always crits if it hits.
Oh, no.
But it's last in priority anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, she's already
Oh,
going
yeah,
last
everybody
anyway.
already
And I don't think
Everybody
priority
already
works in this. I don't think they actually have negative priority in this game. They only have positive priority in this game.
So crit in this game's a what? A natural 20? Or nat 19?
Crit is natural 20, unless you have an ability that increases your crit range. Which I need to double check what crits do. I forget if it's you double the dice. Because I think this is the first time we've actually had the deal. He rolled a 10. And Storm Throw's accuracy is 2, so unless you have like 8 evasion, that's hitting.
Nope, I was plus hit this turn.
Where's the combat stuff?
I'm regretting
Status,
being plus hit this turn, by the way. I rolled well. I should have
struggle.
gone for evasion.
I think you treat it like it's a super effective damage in this game.
Yeah.
So I'll roll and
then
treat
they
it like it's super
stack.
effective.
Yeah, they stack if it was super effective. Yeah, you're right.
So that is 8. Oh wow. Wait, no, never mind. It's a D8, not a D4. That's 8. 18 plus.
If he hit me and he hit, it's safe to say I'm fake.
No, yeah, he hit you.
'Cause my-
18 plus
Then,
15
yeah.
is 33, and then times 1.5 is 49.5
Of course, mine
damage.
stands like a top, yet the Zoroa sinks into the ground.
All right, so Jim's out. So it's just you and the Pancham now.
I'm trying to flip it properly.
So Jackson's once again going to use focus training.
Oh, also,
Bye,
another
Jim.
thing is that with Joe, he's excited. So just
Whoa.
you
What
you would
what was
prevent
that?
5,
Oh no!
Yeah.
I just reset the everything. Don't worry about it. Oh God! What's happening? Control Z.
I'm gonna go off on a limb of I think because Chimchar fell, and so it spawned right where Bulbasaur was, and then freaked out.
Okay, let's just take him.
Yeah, I was just trying to get him to not be standing up on his head. Whatever, we'll just put him over
Yeah,
here.
let's just take him off the map.
He's wounded.
All right.
Yeah, that's a wound.
Yeah, so you're probably gonna have 2 injuries, but again, you're fine. You're probably gonna enter the next match with none.
Yep.
Jackson's going to once again use focus training on his Pancham. Mabley, what are you doing?
I am going to make sure that my Bulbasaur is excited.
Just always
I
have
still
that
have
up.
a move, right? Can I cast a training on the
No,
Bulbasaur?
because your Pokemon's out of the match.
Sad.
Yeah. So next up, Sassy goes first. Sassy's faster.
All right, Sassy is going to do a tackle attack. Because I'm actually out of Power Whips.
You're out of.
Well, it's not like you hit any of them anyway, so...
7. Okay, so that is going to be with a tackle. That's a 2.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. All right. So that's 12 plus my regular attack, so 20 damage.
20 damage. Right? Is this the first time Jet's taking damage?
No, I hit him
No,
with a
yeah, you
power
hit him.
punch.
So it's 20 and it's physical, right?
Yeah.
20 my.
Took like 17 damage before, I think.
So
Something like that.
that's 11. Okay. He's still standing.
Okay.
Did pass. He did pass 50%, so he has an injury. So Jet's going now. Can't storm throw again. She can't storm throw. I keep saying he. He's gonna tackle you as well. So
Okay.
we're just going with that.
Bring it, bitch.
Let's that didn't go. No, get in the. That's a 19. Gonna go ahead and assume that hits.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, that's full full damage. Yeah, that is 16.
Okay.
That's 31 physical damage. Also, you get pushed. I forgot we haven't been taking into account that tackle pushes 1 square.
Oh no, my defense is 7. So 31 minus 7, that's going to be 24 damage.
I don't
My
know.
health is at 20. Wait a second. My health is at 21. It did 24 damage. I lose the excited, which is 5 temporary hit points. I'm currently at 2 health.
Oh
Oh, excited's actually a thing.
Yeah, it actually prevents 5 damage.
Oh.
no, yeah, that's
I don't think I knew that. I thought that was just for memes.
no. He's excited. It's like it's a not temp health,
It's a
but
cheerleader.
it's a buff. Yeah, it's part of his class.
So it only because he is excited
That
that's
he
the
is
only
alive.
reason
He
Sassy's
is
still
Sassy is
in the
pushing
fight.
through for
That's
you
it.
because he really wants to win this. He's very. Would you have told your Pokemon you saw a magical Pokemon last night? Would he understand why you need to win this battle?
Yes.
I probably would have. I probably would have mentioned
Yeah, I
it
would have told the
passing.
Pokemon.
Or would you have actually brought them out last night? I don't know. Whatever.
Maybe, I
Regardless,
don't
this is
know.
all RPing. We kind of rushed through at the end of the session. All right.
It's all the RP we just rushed through at the end.
Yeah. So, Sassy's still up. What's Mabley doing this turn?
Excited.
Excited again. I'm once again doing
Yeah.
focus training on Jet. It's Sassy's turn first, though. Make it count.
All right.
Miss. Oh, come on,
All right,
dice.
gonna do a tackle. Gonna do a tackle. Gonna do a tackle. Da 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 da. 15.
15.
Yeah.
Roll your
No.
damage.
That's a hit.
Because Sassy definitely looks way worse than Jet is. Max damage.
Max damage. That's 8. Okay. 8 plus 8, 16. Plus 16.
He's taking
24.
2 hits already. Yeah, he's got to be up.
24
He's
damage.
got to be in the.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Oh
do
my
like
God.
15, 16 raw or post.
24 damage. Oh my god. So I'm very curious as to if you win right now or not because I'm not sure. Ooh.
Is this the guy who wanted us to go against Riley though, or Ryder?
No, this is Jackson, his teammate.
Oh, I was gonna say if it was the other guy, we'd had a chance of him throwing.
Yeah. No, he's not. He's not throwing. Jackson is. So you hit Jet square in the chest, and she like wobbles in place, and she glares at you and goes in for another storm throw. Oh, she's not down.
I think we just lost.
Hey, you can still miss.
Probably. Got one. One last roll. I'm at 2 health.
That is a 5. His oh, the AC is 2. What's your physical evasion?
It's not good.
1.
Oh.
You guys get knocked out. There's a whistle. And Hyde and Jackson win. Which, like, Jackson's super excited about that. He's, like, self-congratulates himself. Jet, like, gives herself a fist.
I congratulate Hyde.
It's like, well, you guys did well. I was out super fast. I'm surprised. Jackson really just carried the team, honestly.
I really expected a power whip to hit twice.
If either of those had hit, we would have won.
No, yeah, seriously, it was really close, and yeah. I'm worried about going up against Ryder, but whatever. And Jackson comes over and pats on the back. It's like, we're gonna kick his ass. You don't need to worry about it. We do not need one of your complicated schemes to show that guy what an asshole he is. But seriously, you guys fought really well. We should. Have you guys considered joining like I'm in the martial arts club? Are you guys doing any like extracurricular stuff?
Not at the moment. Wait, who's asking us?
Jackson
Jackson or the other guy?
Hyde's not in. Hyde would not be in the martial arts club.
I mean, my character could probably do it because his combat's high enough.
You do have. Buddy does have basic martial arts.
Yeah. I mean, I've done some martial arts in the past, but I'm not in a club. He'll just
They're
bring the
good
Pangoro
friends.
against Ryder and kick his ass.
You know that they're supposed to. Do you say that?
Do you say what?
Do you say that out loud? He's gonna bring the Pangoro.
I kind of whisper to Jackson. I'm like, "Yo, you should bring the Pangoro."
It's not really gonna. And then Jackson cuts in and it's like, Alabaster is not gonna listen to me in a battle. He's my dad's Pokemon. He sent him with me to keep an eye on me, but it's not his job to fight my battles for me. Trust me, I have tried.
Unfortunately.
So basically, he's like a babysitter. And if he was about to get mugged or something, Alabaster would probably step in. But if it's a non-essential battle, Alabaster's not going to listen to him.
Yikes.
But yeah, so there goes. You guys lost. Do you guys want to? So you're aware that like Hyde said he owed you a favor. You guys still need to remember last time because he was talking about how you guys are planning on potentially like screwing with Ryder after.
I asked Hyde real quick before they go. Like, dude, are you afraid of the water at all?
I mean, not. I don't have to think about how the ocean is vast and existentially terrifying. I mean, I could, but I'm not. I mean, I'm not.
Can I go for your favor? Can I go with Jackson if you win?
I mean.
Only one of us needs to get the thing, so...
I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, honestly, I wasn't super into this from a battling perspective. Jackson just really wanted a partner, and he kind of talked me into it. So, I mean...
Alright, well...
If you want to...
If Jackson doesn't want to go, Maybell can come too, but...
Oh, I'm going, says Jackson. Like, he's walking by. This is gonna be awesome.
Well, he owes me a favor, so...
Fine. You guys, I'll be inside watching you guys scuba dive from inside.
I mean, yeah, I'm fine with that, Hyde says. I mean, if you really want to, I could... Doesn't matter to me, really. It's cool, but not exactly a life dream.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's the... That battle is done.
I'll tell you why after. I'll tell you what. In exchange, I'll tell you why I wanted to go after.
Is there, like... It's not just it's not just because you think the ocean's cool, or...
Oh, both. A little bit of column A, a little column B. All right, so we're at least getting one of us so we can grab the thing.
Yeah, you could honestly try and roll. You could try and roll and see if Jackson would. But yeah, you guys lost. But a lot of people congratulating you, especially like Laura. Laura sits down and she's next to you guys. She's like, I could have taken him.
I mean, if you didn't miss your power whips. I'm just kidding. I give Maybell a little elbow.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's correct.
I mean, you guys seriously put up a good fight. I mean, I joke, but you guys definitely are amazing trainers. And
I mean, Chimchar probably could have dodged something that would have helped too. We wouldn't have gone down so early. So a little bit of both. But
yeah. So you guys take your Pokemon back to get healed up. which I don't know if it's gonna matter, but make sure Ben mark that Sassy would have 1 injury.
Okay.
Because you did take 2 this battle, and you've already
Well, I mean,
healed
he's
your...
not gonna fight injured now.
Yeah, no, you aren't going again, but in case it somehow comes up, that's what's gonna, you know, just to be safe. So you guys end up watching the next fight, and it's versus Ryder and this guy Victor. You've seen him hanging out with Ryder because you guys have noticed him enough. They just kind of tore their way through their bracket of the tournament, and they both seem to target.
Pancham's gonna have a field day.
Yeah,
with
yeah. So they both very much target down Hyde's. They target down Pan, Hyde Zorua, and take it out really quickly. It's kind of brutal, but Jet, his Pancham, is in there, kind of defending it, and just smashes their faces in because she is a powerhouse, and
One
they're
storm
both.
throw would easily,
They're both doubly weak. So.
Well, the Sneasel's quad. The Sneasel's quad weak.
Yeah, so he gets out really fast because it's very obvious that like he's very speedy, but and you'd be aware that Sneasels are in Sinnoh, right? You can catch them in Diamond and Pearl.
They're in Johto.
I know they're native. Actually, they're not native. They're in Mount Silver.
Yeah, no, they might be.
Because I think they're in the Snow. They're in Snow Point City, right?
Snow Point. Yeah.
So I feel like you would know. You would know that. And Weavile was introduced in Diamond and Pearl, so you have to have been able to catch Sneasel somewhere, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So you would you'd probably know that Sneasels are very much like glass cannons, and it's a glass cannon that gets very easily shattered. It just punched in the face and he gets knocked out really easily.
Just thrown into the wall.
So they do wind up winning, which is pretty great. Everybody's cheering. Ryder definitely is very upset, but he's at least happy that he got to beat the heck out of Hyde's Pokemon again, which, you know, Hyde's running back, making sure Pan's okay. He's like, you know, he comes back to you guys afterwards. He's like, yeah, you know, second thought, I don't think I want to go into the water. I feel like I'll take care of... I'll stick back and take care of Pan anyway, even if you guys didn't want me to, so...
Alright, I'm pretty sure they don't have Scuba Pokemons, right?
So no, so you're... so they...
Unless we had a water Pokemon.
They go and they double check with the people running the Blue Dome if it's cool if Hyde uses this prize for you, buddy, and they agree. Do you guys want to roll and see if Jackson would help you out? Like, he didn't seem like
might as well roll just for... What are we rolling?
You can roll charm if you guys, because while you guys are there with you guys wind up there with Hyde and Jackson, and he does ask you while Jackson is there. So why do you guys want to go scuba diving? Like, you said there's a special reason.
I'll just up and tell him. So we found this. We were up last night, couldn't sleep.
You can't tell anyone.
This stays between the 4 of us.
I mean,
there was a Samurott, but it wasn't. Maybe I don't know it's shiny.
I think you would have. I think you.
It was some off-colored Samurott.
I would have
like
at least Pokedex.
Yeah, you guys found out because you rolled Pokemon. I think you rolled Pokemon Education.
All right. We found what looked like a shiny Samurott, just chilling out, swimming in the water like it was. But did we say it was injured?
It was injured. It looked very injured.
It looked injured. I don't know where it came from, but it buried something in the sand and then swam off. So I know I can point right to where whatever it is, and I'm gonna dig it up and grab it.
Oh, so roll me any of your social skills that you think would help. Probably charm. I'm guessing would probably be the most pertinent right now. Or wait, no.
Can't command.
Is there no persuasion? Yeah, there's no persuasion. It would be charm. Roll me charm.
And I would try to charm Jackson to be like, oh no, it's terrible that I'm getting left out.
Wait, would I charm? I mean, it doesn't really matter, but would I charm or would I guile?
Guile is if you're trying to deceive somebody, and you're not being deceitful. You're not being deceitful. You're being honest.
Come on, get down there. Get down there. All right, I only got 1. 1 and a 5, 6.
What do I roll in response? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
Do you roll like a charm saving throw? Is that?
I think I'd roll guile in response. Which let me double check what his guile is. I don't think I have it. I only have their combat tabs on my sheets here because that's all that I.
mean, he doesn't sound like an asshole.
He's not an asshole.
probably be a 2.
Yeah, it's a 2.
Like maybe a 5 would be the what you're trying to roll
nope, you
against.
rolled 7.
He's
I
not so
failed.
sure. What Mabley? What did you roll?
Oh, sorry. Let me take the roll. Do.
You gotta beat a 7.
Oh Jesus! Look at this. Look at
It's
all
a
the.
tie.
It's a 1, 2, 3, and a 1 on 4 dice.
So is a tie a success or a tie a fail?
I'm gonna treat it as a success.
Okay.
Because you told a story, you're talking about an injured Pokemon that kind of resonates with him. And plus, Hyde clearly owes you a favor. It's just going to tip it in your favor, since you guys both really want to go out and do the scuba diving adventure.
All right.
They do agree, and so the a bunch of the people running the facility wind up taking you into the back area. So, like I mentioned, the after everybody's like congratulating Hyde and Jackson for winning, they take you into one of the back areas, and you guys do start getting fitted for wetsuits, and they start explaining to you exactly what's like protocol. They're like, we're gonna let you bring in Pokeballs if you want. This is kind of a protected area though, so clearly there's no Pokemon battling underwater. Judging from what are these the only 2 Pokemon you have?
Yeah,
we can't.
I don't think it's gonna be as much of an issue, considering they don't,
I
especially.
don't think Chimchar can even come in, considering his fire butt would be burning the suit.
Yeah. I don't. I'm afraid these guys are probably gonna have to
That's
stay
really
in their
an oversight.
Pokeballs. That being said, you are allowed to, if you try and befriend a Pokemon and it reacts positively to you, and it wants to come along with you, feel free. That's okay, but we do want to make sure that everything is. It's a bit of a Pokemon sanctuary, so.
I don't think they have any quadrupedal wetsuits.
Quadrupedal. I mean, they probably do.
Like-
They probably do, and like somewhere.
Do they have any that
Not
contain
here.
a fire butt? A Chimchar fitted one?
So you guys get in your wetsuits.
Yeah.
Do you guys like discuss what your plan is? Like, are you guys worried about because you're not swimming alone. You're going to be in the area. It was the Samurott buried it very close to the outer rim of the dome, and there are going to be students there, like watching you guys as you're scuba diving. And you are going to have people there with you who are part of the facility staff, because it's like they're taking you out when they're like cleaning the outside of the dome. So do you have like a plan on how to get the MacGuffin? Do you know what the?
That's what the thing
No,
is
no.
called? The thing
Oh,
that-
okay.
It's a TV trope.
It's
A
like-
MacGuffin is any object that propels the plot forward.
Okay.
So-
someone's gonna maybe like we go out with the guides or something. Someone makes a distraction, and then you can grab the item
Yeah, so being
because
a
you're
lady,
probably
you
more
could,
athletic, so you can swim over the
you could ask some kind of question or something. It doesn't have to be a super big.
Or I could be like, "What's that over there?" and then do kind of the fluttery eyes, like "Wow," and then kind of be distracting them.
Yeah, like you could easily buy me a good 5 minutes just doing that alone.
Let
Okay.
me pull up your
And
character
I'll just
sheets
I'll
here,
just
'cause I
do an
realized
athletic
I
check or
don't-
whatever, a combat check, whatever I gotta do.
Combat check. You'd probably
I
do a
imagine in the
slight.
water,
You do
it
a
would be-
stealth check, I believe.
Well, good thing I just buffed my stealth to 2.
Yeah.
Who has the higher stealth? Do you both have 2?
I believe I have a 1.
People are saying Mabley should break her arm as a distraction.
Worked last time.
It worked the last time. Why would it not work this time? So you guys are all in your wetsuits. The wetsuits have like a full helmet on, kind of almost astronaut style, and a radio, so you can communicate with each other. You don't have to use like sign language or anything. Yeah, it would be stealth if you wanted to grab it without anybody noticing. So I think you both only have 2 stealth, right?
Yeah, both 2.
So you guys are all led into the airlock, and it closes. You hear like the chamber having the the compression as the water starts rising, and then the doors open. Do you guys have Pokeballs on you? I think I gave you some last time. Did you write down that you had 5? Okay, cool. So the doors open, and you guys can actually like walk
I
slash
definitely didn't
swim.
write down anything in my. Pokeballs and accessories would be Pokeball.
Yeah, you were given 5 by Mabley, right?
I only used
You were given
one.
5 and you
I
used
only-
1, so you have 4
I
total.
gave him 5.
Yeah, so 5 basic balls.
Yeah, 5 basic
Now
Pokeballs.
I have 4 now.
Alright. So you guys get to start swimming on out into the ruin area. What is it exactly that you're doing? There are a lot of Pokemon that are swimming around. You could like make a perception check if you want to. Or no, I don't know why.
For sure. I get 46 for perception.
Yeah. Like what would you be looking
Pokemon.
for aside from obviously the place where the
Specifically, water Pokemon that seem like that don't look threatened by me.
don't look threatened by you?
That they feel like they can approach.
Okay, so if he's looking around, if he sees someone, he'll point him out to me, and then I can do a Pokemon education.
Mm-hmm.
I just rolled a whopping 15.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out like. I kind of don't want to give you like a straight up fish because I'm not sure how many situations you're going to be able to use that. So you roll a 15 and you
May I throw some suggestions?
I
out
have
for you
your
then?
I have your wish list up actually though. So you rolled a 15 and as you're looking around, you something like notices you. You like notice the gleam on this gem on its body and a star you like kind of floats by your head and is just kind of looking at you.
Hey, not bad.
That's a Staryu.
Yes,
You have to Pokemon
you
check
would
that,
know.
or do you just
Mabley's
know?
from
From Kanto?
Mabley's from Kanto. She would know what a Staryu
Alright,
is.
from Kanto.
They're
Alright. Well, then, yeah.
That's why I'm
Alright.
telling him.
Sweet. Okay. So I kind of just like start swimming near it, just kind of around it, just kind of seeing what it does, seeing if it like wants to swim around as well and play, or if it
roll
wants
me
to...
either a charm or you could roll if you're trying to like play with it. You could roll either charm or survival, one of the two. Survival's kind of like
That's 2 either way.
yeah. Survival's kind of like from more a like bonding with animals aspect, and charm's more of like being a being friendly aspect.
7.
7. Okay.
For 2 dice isn't that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. What were the? It definitely has your. You definitely have its attention. Its eyes are like fixed on you.
A Staryu's eyes.
The metaphorical eyes. It's Staryu. It's Gem.
Since I assume it can't like see me, or like I can't like say anything to it 'cause I'm in the wet.
you
I
can.
kinda
You
just,
like
like-
I said, there's like an
I can't
astronaut helmet.
I can't just like hold out a hand like back, facing back, like it's not just seeing if it like goes to touch it or whatever. Nope,
It,
no
like-
Pokeball in hand, no nothing.
It like floats up and like gently touches your hand, like curious. You like out of curiosity, like the little gem on its body like blinks a few times.
All right, then I put the hand down and then I put both my hands up. Left one's holding the Pokeball. I flip them over.
You flip.
Like one's blank, one's Pokeball. See what he does.
It like floats kind of. Roll me another. Yo, FW, what's up? Roll me another. Roll me a. You can do either charm or you can try and do like.
Can I do
You
command?
could try and do command.
Yes! Oh, I got him. If it's command, I got him.
You roll all ones.
Eat my
Oh my god! I say you roll all one.
I rolled a 9. Okay, it's better than the charm.
It does,
though.
yeah, no, it still is good because again, it doesn't. The check doesn't scale to whatever your dice are, but dear God, no, yeah, you that's great. That's great.
3 nat 1s.
I was about to say if he failed, I would try to try something. No.
Okay, so does it like float to the ball and tap it, or what
It does.
do?
It like kind of rotates. You feel like it would be tilting its head if it had a physical head to tilt. It like kind of rotates. Not entirely certain what you're getting at, but then it also winds up looking at the Pokeball and just kind of goes over and pokes it out of curiosity, and it
So
opens up and
pokes it, goes
flies inside.
Do I have to,
am
like,
gonna.
roll for
Normally, I would say
catch?
no. I am going to have you roll though, because I feel like at the moment it's going to get sucked in half out of surprise because it's just being curious about what the Pokeball is, not so much it wants to go
What am
with
I
you.
rolling?
Roll me a D100. So when you roll a D100, you roll the D100, which determines like the 10, and then the D10 determines what's with it.
24.
That's good.
Yeesh.
You want to roll low on catching checks.
Oh, really?
So
Okay,
the
then-
ball
then yeah,
wiggles
it's
in
really
your
good.
hand. It wiggles in your hand for a few moments, And it
What is
clicks.
bulk?
You got a star you.
Got it. All right. Got a star you.
So congratulations. Da, da, da.
Caught a
Da, da, da,
Pokemon
da,
out
da.
of curiosity.
No, yeah, you caught a Pokemon. I was very interested. Maybe, are you doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look around and see if there's a Pokemon that is adorable.
Adorable. Are you gonna? So are you rolling perception? Did you roll perception already? I feel like you did.
I did not. I was rolling Pokemon Education.
Okay.
But I'll roll Perception.
I can roll it again for him if he wants. Point something out for him.
Sure.
You both can roll.
That's 15.
15.
Again, it's the same thing.
Okay. So, geez, you rolled really well. You notice, it blends in at first. Like
Can I send out the Staryu, by the way?
Huh?
Since we're in the wild,
Yeah,
can I send
you can
out
send
the
it out.
Staryu? Alright, I'm sending out
It
the
pops
Staryu,
out.
I don't...
And it like looks a bit surprised, and it looks around because it has no eyes. Then looks back at you, and it just kind of floats back up to you and continues to be curious with like
Okay.
who or what exactly you are.
I just hold out my hands again, just kind of let him inspect, kind of get him.
Yeah,
The
it's
full
like floating
rundown.
around, just kind of like poking at you. But as you
So
were,
how'd you catch this Pokemon? Like I just left a Pokeball out and it just kind of tapped it and then went inside.
no, yeah, I mean,
No.
it's
I rolled a good charm to get him to like be okay with me. Then I rolled a good command to be like,
No, it's funny. Yeah.
yeah.
That's what you gotta do. We're underwater. What are you gonna
And
do?
I do need
Throw
to.
rocks at it.
I mean, that's how the Safari Zone works. You either throw a rock at it or you like give it food and then toss a Pokeball. It's one of the two. So you're looking around, Mabley, and you see some some fish. You see like a horsey, and you see like a Goldeen and stuff. But Buddy points out, it originally looked like it was part of like some coral that was around the base of one of the pillars of the ruins. But there's this like small slug thing, which Buddy would actually be able to identify for you as a Shellos, which is it's a water ground slug Pokemon.
Okay. I immediately love it.
Yeah, it's like looking at you very curiously. Let me spawn one in because I don't know.
Did someone say a Slugma?
A Slugma.
Water?
Yes, the
Oh,
Slugma.
I feel like you
there's
just
so much
instantly
steam and
turned
there's
into-
you hear a high
You would
pitched
just turn into
screaming.
Carbon, just
I swim up to it. and,
Is East the blue one? Yeah, East is the blue one. So
Shellos.
yeah, you see a.
That could be good. Get us some good.
Because consider the
Yeah,
fact that Mabley's died multiple times to fire type attacks. It could be.
I
We do have a
tried to-
Pokemon core now. We got a fire, water, grass between the two of us.
I try to flash him my or the Shellos the eyes, blink blink blink,
Make it
like the
like you're trying to.
Okay, you said you were gonna flash it, and I just
Yeah.
I talked in a completely different direction.
in the swims in the scuba gear that would be difficult.
It is an anime. They'd probably hook you up. Just saying.
So yeah, roll me your charm.
Look at
I
this.
see a 7.
Look at this.
It's a 7.
I did the same thing.
No, yeah, but
One
so
block.
luckily, like Buddy's roll, you rolled very good to find something that looked very friendly. It already is kind of curious about you, and it like slowly kind of scoots forward a little bit along the ground.
I'm too friendly and I try and hug
You
it.
try to hug it. You
Yeah, I
give
roll
it
my
kind of
palm
an
till the
awkward
screen.
hug, which it definitely is. Like Buddy, you can see it like not sure what's going on, but it's not actively trying to get away from you or anything. It's just like really kind of confused about what this human thing is doing because it's not used to. It's a slug, not really used to being hugged by things. So it's a little confused. What do you do now?
I'm trying to think. I hug it and then do I pull out the Pokeball?
You could either sneak the Pokeball on it, or you could like do what I did and have it come to the Pokeball.
I kind of back off a little
Very
bit, and then
jealous.
I kind of have the Pokeball in its direction.
Um,
I guess I taught.
It-
Did you say you throw it in its direction, or you hold it?
I kind of push it in its direction, and it floats through the water towards it.
it like you like push it and it's like floating and it's like looking at it with confusedly as it slowly floats towards it. Like it's not. I'm assuming it's not like it's just like kind of floating gently.
Yeah, it's floating. Yeah, by it.
So it looks up at it curiously, and looks back to you, and then it looks back at the Pokeball, and it doesn't really know what to do with it. Do you want to try and like
charm it into submission
charm?
again?
Yeah, you could try and roll another charm,
You
or
got
you could use it.
You might as well get the charm to subdue
You could
it,
use
so it
you
just-
could use
Alright.
charm, or you could use like survival, or even command if you wanted to.
My character
can't try
is
command on it,
a
can I?
polite
It's not really
person
involved.
and would try and charm.
That's a fairly good roll.
9.
Yeah, that's good.
This is actually
So it pokes it.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3.
Well, I mean, it's better than your
than
last
1, 1,
roll. It's
1.
better than your last roll. I mean, it's only just below average, so you know it's whatever. It pokes its nose forward at it, and the Pokeball opens up,
Pops in.
and it gets sucked in. Yeah. So we're gonna give me.
Roll that D100.
No, yeah, roll me a D100. It gets that's what it is. If you rolled really well, it would have gotten in, no questions asked.
9.
9. Yeah, then that.
No,
it-
no, the 0 is a 10, isn't it?
Huh? No.
No, it's a,
Zero,
zero,
Zero low? Are we rolling
zeros.
low?
Yeah, you're rolling low. Zeros,
Okay,
zero,
good.
zero. It's 100 if it's 0, 0, 0, 0. If it's 1, 0, then it's 10.
Oh.
So let me.
So it could have been bad if his one column.
Oh,
was
this
bad.
one's only. I only have the pink Shellos.
Yeah, if I had rolled a 0.
I'm probably gonna have to have that edited so it's a blue Shellos later. But yeah, you got the you got a Shellos. Cool.
Boom.
All right. So you guys both got new Pokemon.
Alright.
I'll have you. We can
Yay.
roll. We can roll them before we go on break. But are you guys gonna go after the whatever it is that you
The
saw
thing?
the Samurott chase you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm,
Yeah, we're
I'm,
gonna chase it down.
I give you the motion to like start doing your distraction on the people.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna say like, oh hi you guys. Like, what's this thing over here? Like, where did this reef come from? Like, can you tell me anything
here's a
more
thought.
about it?
Here's a
Over
thought.
here?
Ask them about your Shellos that you just caught, since maybe they know.
Oh yeah. Also, I have a Shellos. Like, and I start trying to talk to them and kind of pull them
Yeah.
away from.
So they
area.
start. Yeah. So roll me a guile. Roll me a guile.
You can't roll charm again.
Charm is if you're trying to be legitimately genial.
I know.
You're trying to be subversive, so it has to be guile.
Am I rolling stealth as well?
Oh yeah, you can roll stealth too. You do know that people are. It's relatively by the.
Like I know where it is, but
Yeah.
I'm still trying to stealth to get away on
That's a 7.
not like. I rolled a 4.
A 4.
Ouch.
So like the person starts talking about your Shellos, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Shellos is a very interesting Pokemon because depending on whether or not it's found in the eastern or western hemisphere of the world, it'll be a different color." And they start going into the differences between it, and they're like, "Your friend Buddy over there caught a new Pokemon, didn't he as well?" Like they point over to you as you're like heading over that way.
Yeah, I gotta star you. 1 sec, I see something shiny.
You see something shiny. What?
Can I guile check since they see me?
Yeah, guile check for it, I guess. Go for
Since
it.
that
1
failed.
sec, I see something shiny that I need to take. Huh, that's a 10. That's a
There we
good.
go.
That's
That's better
a
than
good-
either of our 4 dice rolls.
That's good. That's a good decent. That's a decent roll. So,
Alright.
so we're like, oh, okay. And he goes back to talking about your Shellos and the theories between what may or may not cause Shellos' color differences in different parts of the world. And so everybody's a little confused looking at Buddy, but then eventually they start going back and look at Mably, because again, there are people inside the dome currently talking and watching you guys scuba diving. Like Hyde and Jackson are there. And actually, you notice, did you point out to Hyde and Jackson where the thing was buried before you went scuba diving?
Not exactly, but I imagine they'd be watching.
They
right?
would, and they would actually
Glass?
kind of start walking near you, like on
Yeah,
their side of
so
the
they're
glass,
over-
to
like,
kind
they're
of
over
like
here.
yeah. So they're gonna
Everybody
be on,
else is over here.
on their side of the glass. They're walking by you, so they could potentially block out the view of whatever it is you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you got help.
Okay, so I see this. I see the thing. What am I looking at? Do I perception check it?
You can perception check for me, but yeah, perception check for me.
All right,
If you fail the perception
checking.
check, I'll have you do another stealth roll because it'll just be taking you a lot longer.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make it so like you never get it though.
I got 12 so far.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Wow.
that's great.
17.
You know where the lump is that the Samara buried for you, so you know.
Okay, so I just start digging and
You start digging,
what does it look
So
like?
you
How
find
big
a
is it? How big are we
smooth.
talking?
It appears to be a compass. You take it out of the ground. It's a very smooth metallic object. You flip it over. There is what looks to be a compass face, though it doesn't have any cardinal directions on it. The needle has like a green tip, and it's a point. It seems to be pointed like decisively in a certain direction. When you like move it around, the direction seems to be the same. But you rolled a really good perception.
How far away would it
You
be?
rolled a very good perception, so you know that it's not pointing north.
So it's not pointing
not pointing true north. You rolled like really good perception.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and assume you know where north is, so you know it's not actually a compass.
Do I roll another perception? Can I like see where it's pointing? Is there something obvious?
No,
like a ruins or something.
there's nothing like
Ship.
there's ruins all around you, but it just seems to be pointing off, and then there's nothing in your sight. You already rolled a 15, so I'm just gonna go off of that roll. There's nothing that appears to be pertinent where you are right now that it's pointing to.
So my best bet would be to go back and report my find and say, "Hey, can we get a sub or something?
A sub?
Can we go?" Or, you know, a little sting. You know what I
Are you
mean? Like go explore.
To go explore. Are you asking
Well,
them?
I'm not just gonna be able to go out there by myself, and I'm not gonna be able to loot Maybelline while she's distracted. Didn't I say Maybelline? I got
Do
it.
you want
I'm not
to
gonna be able to loot
roll
her
me
hand.
on intuition check?
Intuition's just 2.
Yeah.
Lovely. Oh. Okay. I threw 2 dice away.
Ten. You aren't actually sure whatever it's point. There's no way to know if whatever it's pointing at is actually in the ocean. So you aren't. So like you think, oh yeah, we should go get a submarine, and then you think, why would they give a submarine to a teenager? I was keeping this from like Hyde and Jackson initially and everybody, so maybe we should keep it secret. And also, how do I even know it's in the ocean? Those thoughts cross your mind.
That's
it could
true,
be in the
that's true.
ocean,
So
but
it could be on land a ways away.
yeah, because you know it's pointing towards the main. Oh, Ben's gone.
I'm coming back.
Because you're aware that the way it's pointing is towards the mainland anyway.
Oh, okay.
Because you're in a sea. I imagine that Farum is either like around Italy or Greece. It's a Mediterranean area. So you know that there's land all around you. There's
So
no
we
way.
basically just unlocked the next progression.
Yeah. So you got a thing.
Oh.
You know that there's
All
someplace
right,
it's
then I start
pointing.
swimming back.
Roll
Start swimming back
me
towards
stealth
the-
again.
Do I need to roll stealth when I'm going back to them?
How do you like pocket the? Or do you just like pocket the item?
Yeah, I just pocket it.
I'm just gonna say you do it. Hyde and Jackson kind of
I can
like
even like
covering
stuff
you.
it in my. I can even stuff it in my glove.
All right, yeah, you go ahead and do that. So you start swimming back. And so that's gonna be that lesson done with probably. You spend another while swimming around. Now that your like MacGuffin retrieval mission has been taken care of, you're just there with Maybelline. You actually get to enjoy being underwater, and there's a lot of enjoying like all the Pokemon and stuff, watching how they take the big machines and like scrub the outsides of the domes. And the main dome is the stadium.
I also put Staryu away.
You put Staryu
so I
away?
can send him out inside so he doesn't freak out of like going from water to
Yeah,
not.
when he gets back, I ask him like, "What happened?" And, like at least if the guides are away, or when
If
we
the
get
guides
some
are
time
away?
alone.
Yeah, when I just kind of point to my glove. It's like I got something. I'll show you later.
Okay.
So you guys find so you watch them. They're cleaning the domes. Each of the domes in the building has like a glass ceiling. This is the only one that's like totally glass all the way around. But like you just watch them clean each individual one with like their big machines, and they're explaining how they do it and stuff. And they're also talking about how they can come out here to take samples and things and what they've learned. So it's all a bunch of academic stuff. Mabley's probably actually very interested because it's her.
Yeah.
She's totally down with all the Pokemon education aspect
learning
of
is fun.
this. But eventually the time is up, and they help file you back into the airlock, and you guys get back into